Alright, welcome everybody, Pennsylvania Tram Man here. Back in the truck tonight, as I stated in the last video. Everybody may have watched that one. But I'm here in the truck. Again, I'm on my 34-hour restart break. I am just outside of Montgomery, Alabama. I can't leave till Monday morning. I got in this afternoon. So, got some diecast with me. I made a run to Hobby Lobby today and picked up a few things. The other video I showed some cars I picked up. I have the mud rat with me. Tomorrow it'll be back on camera for that truck as the build continues and gets closer to the finish line. I picked up another one of the MK2 trucks kits today. This is the 1954 Chevrolet 3100. We're going to do the build on this real quick. When I opened up the package, I'm not real happy with the way this is done. Metal screwdriver laying in a bag with a painted metal hood. The axles, the screw, and the piece that holds in the hood were in a separate little baggie, but the other parts were in this, flopping around together. Luckily there are no chips in the paint on the hood, but I am going to get a hold of the company about this. Like I said, I'm just not real impressed with that idea. I know it's just a die-cast model kit, or I told you if you will, but still. As always, the M2 kit comes with its own little screwdriver. I of course have mine, which I intend to use for this build. A little ratcheting on, nothing spectacular. In this build we have our choice. We have the black steel wheels. We have the wide white walls. We have two different motors. This one here has the stacks on it. Got the individual 8 stacks on it. So we also have the chrome wheels, and we have some really nice wide tires for this truck. Back the backs we have in a red line basically tire, where we have the wide. So you get some real nice thick back tires on it, some real skinny, some decent sized front tires. But anyway, we're gonna get started on this build. I'll pop these pieces out and we'll go from there with it. And first thing I want to do is, in the last build I went by and took the lift off the base and then pulled the truck out. Also, I want to show a real quick difference in between. This was the Foose truck that was done, that I did the first build. This is the first one I built, and this is the 56 Ford F100. There's a big difference in the packaging between these two trucks. The other thing is if you look right here on the side of the lift, they have stickers and some stuff painted on this particular one, whereas this one, there's nothing there. So this one was actually in a box and stuff, whereas this one here is in a blister pack. But nonetheless, they are still M2 kits. I'm not sure what's the difference, because this was a Foose kit and the other one is just an M2 kit. But anyway, I'm going to take the truck out tonight. I'm not going to go by and take the lift off, and hopefully I don't scratch the truck. And these big old paws and these little bitty screws are interesting. As I mentioned in the video on the Foose build, I'm going to cut these little pieces off the top of the post because the trucks do not fit on there. They are designed to be mounted. Once you can fasten the trucks on the boat, on the lift like that, using the screws and stuff. We're not going to do that. We'll actually trim these posts off, just like we're going to do on the other lift. And so I'm going to set that aside. In case you missed the first one, there are little ramps back here that move. The lift does not move up and down. But don't be surprised if that's not a future build for the channel. It's for me to go by and actually make one of these, do one of these lifts, modify it, where we can raise it up and down. I think that would just be cool. So we'll set that aside. There are 2 screws in the back in the truck here. There's one back here and one up here. We're going to take those 2 screws out. We will separate the body or the chassis from the body. Real quick details on the truck. It's painted, tailgate's painted Chevrolet. You already got the flat black painted in the exhaust. This is all plastic bumper. They got the license plate bracket. Taillights are painted up. We actually have what looks to be a clear headlights in the front of the truck. We got the chrome bumper, the chrome grille. I see that the marker lights are missing in the chrome grille, as they were on these Chevys. This is a 5-window truck. So they got the windshield, got your 2 side windows, you got your back window, and then the 5-window. Of course, the truck enthusiasts will know that these 2 little side windows right here on the corners right there. So I feel much more comfortable using something plastic. But anyway, it's hard to pick it up on video, but they are right here. So this is what makes this truck a 5-window truck, in case you didn't know. Also, you notice real quick a difference in the truck design. I bought this piece of foam board to put down, and I got some model putty on the table, and this particular truck has a fold-out table in it. This is a Volvo 780. It's a 2016 truck, if anybody's curious. Back to the build. I'm going to take these 2 screws out, maybe. I'll tell you what, that one there is in there. There are very little screws, and it would be very, very easy to strip those screws. One of the things I learned while building the Foos truck was that there is no interior in this truck. The Foos truck did have an interior in it, still does. The motor for the Foos truck just slipped in there, and it wasn't in there very tight at all. So I ended up putting a spot of super glue on the Foos motor to hold it in that particular truck. We're going to see what, well, we know what motor we're going to run in this truck. This is a street rod truck. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just peeling this apart to use the plastic tray to hold everything. Boy, we are just not wanting to see eye to eye tonight. I know what's going to happen if it flips loose. I'm going to end up with alright, so got our choice of motors. This one here. Fan belt's already painted on it. Intake's already painted on it. And we got this one here. And this one here has got our 8 stacks on it. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to set these in there and see what we look better. I like the stacks myself, but paintwork on them stacks would be pretty neat. We'll switch out the motor here and see if this one looks, how this one looks in here. We'll slap the hood back on. Both look pretty neat. I don't know, folks. But I know one thing, we're not going to glue the motor in this truck because I might want to do a motor swap. And I can't do it with the Foose truck because I glued the motor in. So, we do have a little bag here. It has a piece that's going to hold the hood in once the hood is placed in the truck. Now my question is, and for sake of seeing, can we swap the motors with the hood in the truck? So let's put this plastic piece in. Instructions in the truck. There are 6 steps to the actual build of the truck. The last one it says in here on this truck is on number 7. We're skipping way ahead, I know, but it says to think outside the box and make it your own. So we could leave the hood off the truck, we could put some different wheels on the truck, we could do whatever we wanted to. Choice of motors. So anyway, let's, well, I don't know. I think we're going to put the hood on the truck. I don't like the open. There's a lot of open air back here, open space. So we'll put the hood on the truck. And once again, my big fat fingers using the little screws. But hey, I'm not complaining. Alright, so we can do a motor swap with the hood mount on the truck, which is a good thing. I'm kind of messing around with the screw on this hood to get it where it find a happy medium where I like it, as far as it's staying open and stuff. It's kind of cumbersome. I don't want to loosen it too much because I don't want it to vibrate loose and come apart. So we got our choice of wheels here and tires. I'll give you a look here real quick. These are the back ones. These are pretty considerably wide. There's the front, so you can judge on the fronts, the backs. And I gotta see what I like, because I am a chrome wheel kind of guy, but nope, we're doing this the old school way. So let me show you what we got tire wise. Get them out of the package here. I'm cheating. I'm using needleless pliers to pull up the tires. So when I said about the red lines, really hard to see, but there is a red line there. I'll show you what we got here. Pull the rest of these wheels out. We are going to go a traditional hot rod style for now on this truck. Back tires, front tires, wide whites. I learned a trick while doing the boost truck about these wheels, and I'm sure it holds true. I'm going to use my X-Acto knife just ever so slightly to remount the hole a little bit to give me an easier way to start these axles into these wheels. I'm not doing this real hard. All I'm doing is dropping it. I'm not doing this very much, just a little bit. Try to clean out the debris. Do the two front ones real quick. I want to, while I'm doing this real quick, in my last one of my other videos, I made a comment about my videos are not edited, and I didn't mean that in a wrong way or a mean way or anything to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't really have the technology here in the truck to edit videos, so therefore I don't. I did try it tonight, to be honest with you. My videos were shot using my Google Pixel phone. In the next few weeks we will switch to a GoPro, and I will have my laptop, and I'll get you some different angles, and hopefully my videos turn out better. I want to get my videos really good. But anyway, back to project at hand tonight. This is our front axle. It's really, really short. And we'll press the front wheel on. Actually, that's the back axle. Oops. My bad. Short axle in the back for the wide tires, long axle in the front for the narrow tires. These tires are rubber, and they seem to want to be very stubborn tonight. Anybody got a shoe on? Wow. And I nicked the white wall. That's not good. Check these chrome rims as I drop that one. I'm not sure what is going on here. Go by and touch that one up. I'll show you all here in a minute. These fronts are really tough to get on these wheels. I'm not sure there's a trick to them or not, but there's not a lot of axle. The axles are pretty short. I may end up, I have wheels or axles left over from the Foose truck. As I said, I nicked the white wall on this wheel, so I'm gonna have to go by and touch the white wall up. We are going to try and put the back wheels on, back tires on anyway, I should say. See if I can, if these go any easier. I hope they do. I kind of doubt it. These are really, really wide. definitely. Interesting to get on. These are really tight to get on, and I ended up using a little flat blade screwdriver. It's almost similar to what you would do to, I don't know, if maybe heating these up in some hot water or something would soften the tires up, make them more pliable. I used a little flathead screwdriver that I got in here, and to work it on, work the tire on. I'll have the same trouble with this other one. Boop. And it went flying off. That one's trying to get out of here. It's had enough of me in this build already. 30 minutes into the build, I still have the truck together. And I don't like my builds to go this long, because I know people got other things to do and other videos to watch. So give me a couple more minutes here and we will get this buttoned up. Sorry for the delay in this. There it is. Axles, well, my pliers at. And the front wheels just fall off. I am having a night tonight, folks. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the front wheel axle back in the truck real quick. We'll stick it on here. And we'll stick the truck together. We'll do the final on it, and then I will go by and tear the truck back apart, where I'm not wasting y'all's time. Find my screws. And I'll keep dropping and I'll keep flying around the cab. Not sure how many more of these M2 kits I'm going to do, just for the reason is these are all pre-built, more or less, and I'd rather build my own stuff. So let's slap a motor in this truck. Move this out of the way. and there you have it. An M2 kit, 33 minutes to build because I couldn't get the tires on the wheels. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, I appreciate you watching, putting up with my fumbling fingers trying to put this M2 kit together. I like the kit. The truck looks cool. I'm going to do some touch-up work to it, make a few adjustments to it. Probably paint the top of the stacks in there flat black and glue the wheels on and stuff. And we're going to leave this truck where we can change the motor out. And I'm going to go by and I got some paint here to paint the floor in the bed to make it look like it's got a wood floor in it. So, as always, please feel free to post your comments below. Like and share my videos. Please be safe out there when you're out traveling with your family and on your way to and from work. Thank you very much for putting up with my fumbling fingers tonight, and have a good evening. Thank you. Good night.